Hi Pisces, if you want to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. I've got your rorschach here. Let's see what it reveals. If you want to take a screenshot to scry on your own time and terms for shapes or symbols that speak. And we'll utilize this to ignite a meditative state and explore your aura. All right, Pisces, if you want to take a moment with me to relax, let's release the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. Thank you for holding space for me to share my insights. Let's go. All right, Pisces, we'll add on the spirit box in just a moment, and as well add on tarot and oracle along the way. Yeah, just relax. All right, Pisces, I'm seeing a woman or a female energy that has about maybe 2 children or 2 energies. Maybe they could be channels that you care about, like your career or companionship, whatever the case may be. And you're moving swiftly, moving quite swiftly, almost like in a scurry and a hurry. Scurry and a hurry. This is the like almost Roadrunner style. Like it feels quick. I don't know if like a light bulb goes off or something like that, but it's like we got to go. And when I move into the center, I'm seeing like a father winter. The season just being a symbol, but maybe it does resonate if there's an actual winter storm coming your way. Like we got to get somewhere that, you know, if the power is going to go out, this, whatever the case may be, like doing preparatory things in preparation for the storm. But I'm also seeing it as a male energy. And again, I'm always talking about energy necessarily, not the physical expressions. Somebody might be in a relationship that they're removing themselves from. And even though it might be done in a scurry and a hurry, there's this understanding that like some sort of like recalibration or compass point is required. Like I just need to pause for a second and kind of determine where I'm going to go from here, without doing so out of fear base. It's almost like letting the whatever context somebody might have been in for some while. This could even be a boss. Like maybe you've been in a career or a job and this boss is very domineering or something along that line. So it's like, I gotta find a new job. I gotta get out of this relationship, something along that lines. And though it happens swiftly, or at least how I'm seeing it in your auric space as a guest, so thank you. There's an awareness that the Pisces have to do so, and then pause, recalibrate. Don't be hash or rash in moving forward, because there's like a recalibration towards a different contribution or companionship or career. Again, those channels, if you're new to me, those are yours. I'm not gonna, try and make them fit. I'm also seeing like a drone or something in the sky, eyes in the sky. Like I'm seeing security stuff, cameras. Like, I don't know, Pisces, if it relates to this scenario, job or personal, or it's in the town you live in, or village, city, this, that, or the other. Maybe it's collective. Like there's eyes all over you. Wherever you go, maybe there's lots of security cameras in your house. Maybe there is a secret security camera in your house that a dominating or domineering partner is watching. Maybe you're doing this. I don't necessarily want to assume it's being, but I am in the Piscean energy and it feels like you're, okay. There's something about that. And when I'm seeing like the Father Winter, like in a cartoon, they might like blow the wind, like, and then it freezes. I don't know if you've tried to leave maybe your job a few times or this relationship, and you kind of get frozen, maybe out of fear. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. Well, not that it doesn't matter. It's just, that's not where I see I'm stopped from seeing beyond there, and that's okay. Could also be thoughts. So I'm brought back into the drone rabbit hole, or these security cameras, eyes in the sky. And there's like messages infused. I don't know if like somebody speaks a certain way. Maybe it's television or whatever you may listen to. And it's like, I don't know. Pisces just have like this, again, I keep seeing this light bulb going off. awareness. And it's like, what are you adding to my mindscape? What are you adding to the atmosphere that is the awesomeness of Pisces? You trying to like take me down, like put my fish in a fish net here? I don't know. There could also be a father in spirit that is overlooking. So I don't want to stay in that rabbit hole, because I feel like there are others that have a male in spirit that are watching over them. We'll add on the spirit box. We're here for Pisces. Morgan. If you have any shout outs from the afterlife to add to this aura adventure. Pisces. And then it flips me to that, if there's a guardian, guide, male in spirit that is past and is trying to like freeze things so that you can move to release certain things. Release things that are threats, and he might like try and freeze them to buy you time. Because I feel like Pisces, things are moving very swiftly around you. If you're not necessarily moving swiftly and in a scurry hurry, things around you are. And it's like I'm watching it. I'm like, ooh, am I supposed to do something here? Like, what's going on? Why are people, places, or things acting this way? Like, what do they think or think they know? Okay. I'm going to leave that there. Let's start adding on some tarot oracle. I'm also seeing a gas mask, so it kind of makes me feel like that preparatory feel. Am I prepared? Feast of Plenty. Am I prepared without being over analytical or over trusting of something?
Pisces.
Yes, we are here for Pisces. Okay, so we have Feast of Plenty that has come through, along with Overflow and Hollow Bone Teachability.
Under.
If somebody really might have been, and maybe this is for a portion of the Pisces, just in the aura, might be in a relationship, whether that's personal or professional, that was not healthy. It doesn't feel healthy to me anyway, from my caliber.
Speak. 39.
It's almost overwhelming. It's almost overwhelming, the ups and the downs. And maybe it's maybe even slowly preparing to leave in this preparatory space. I don't know where some Pisceans live, but it feels like there might be stuff in the sky and stuff in the water. I don't know what that means.
Which?
Choices and their consequences. This makes me feel like in that scurry and the hurry of leaving maybe this job or relationship, it's to move towards your feast, your hopes, your dreams. I don't feel like they were fulfilled. It was kind of like a dry landscape. Maybe like a dead-end job, and you were promised things. You're like, no, we're gonna, at this next stage or in the relationship, no, we'll get married at some point in time. It just never seemed to land. And if I'm being honest, Pisces, it feels like your awareness is aware of this, like quite spot on. And it's been teaching you the whole time to become stronger and stronger and stronger in your own discipline of discernment. That's how this feels, discipline of discernment. And right now with the Feast of Plenty, it's like you might be doing this with a sword, like severing sword style. And this flow might come out. Maybe you'll meet like with a friend or a guide, mentor, therapist, this, that, or the other. And to help you move through it. And I don't mean like help you move through it, but almost as if they're willing to listen so you can move the overflow and it can move on. And you can recalibrate like a compass almost. Or actually I'm seeing it like a dryer. If you put clothes in a dryer and it's like too heavy one way and there's like ka-kunk, ka-kunk, ka-kunk.
Flashlight.
And somebody can just help you by listening, by holding space for you to listen. And you can rearrange your laundry to have it run smooth and get everything dry at once. but it's been teaching you the whole time to prepare you, because I feel like there's a position coming up. There's a person or position in the Piscean aura that's going to step forward, whether it's a job or a person, and it will flourish. Feast of plenty, it will flourish. And what was your sword before will become more like a wand. So you'll just have to like lower the stick, and instead of being like cha 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 cha, right, and sever, like murdering connections out of a response or a reaction, you'll be able to respond with just like lowering your wand or your stick or something, and just being like, I'm hitting a point, I'm clearly communicating. Even if this isn't a job, be the hunter, please, not the hunted. Yes, something has happened. Something has happened in the personal, professional. Something has happened. Be the hunter, not the hunted. The perfection of your life came out here. And this is where you might be navigating through a forest or feeling like it. Power of attraction is on the bottom. Actually, I'm going to keep that out. I want to remember that. Okay. I'm going to flip it to win it here, Pisces. And we'll see what is on the other side of our perception. Like, share, subscribe if I didn't say that. And links below to donate if you want to buy me a coffee or PayPal. Always appreciated. Or the I Scry Spirits at Ghost Juice.
Watching.
Okay, now I'm seeing a female in spirit. Something about her hair. Almost like a queen. But I'm going to move over to the left and the right.
How are you?
The perfection of your life with the power of attraction. Integrating something about the power of attraction. You might even be very attractive as this time, as you are
over here,
coming out of it may sound weird, but hopefully you'll understand, Pisces, like herd mentality. Does that make sense? Even if your herd is in one corporate or one environment, personal or professional, like stepping out of herd mentality, and then it's like all these grids begin to light up where you're going as you're cleansing and moving through this. You had plenty of opinions coming at you and plenty of their perceptions. And it has taught you this discernment now to navigate this forest and listen, to perfect your own life through your own understanding of the power of attraction, through your own attraction, through your own auric attraction. And now you become the hunter, not the hunted. And there's this royal kind of reciprocity that I feel here, that in a harsh way, and I'm not trying to be incompassionate. You know how in the cycles where like the abuser to the abusee, and then that abusee becomes the next abuser? That's not happening here. The wand comes down. The sword was used from abuser to abusee in some way, shape, or form. And then the abusee becomes pronounced in one's own personal position to say, I'm not going to continue that. If I'm going to boss up, because there is this corporate to or career to companionship polarity. If you're bossing up, you're not going to treat people the way you were treated before, but you're also not going to go to the other extreme and be too kind and be a doormat. So there's this really healthy balance with that wand of lowering it to say, yes, I am kind, but I'm not to be taken advantage of. But I want to nurture so that people feel well around me to do well. And sometimes that means stern structure, and that's okay. And it's the same with a companion. If someone steps forward in a partnership for more, romantic, this, that, or the other, there's a respect of that reciprocity. And instead of having to react, perhaps like the past, now there's a response, just lowering the wand a little bit and saying, hey, hold on a minute here. This is kind of triggering me, or I feel like there's other things behind it. Anyway, okay. I feel like if you are resonating with the story, you may know what I'm trying to say anyway. And then something about honeycomb, honeycomb. And that symbol may mean something to someone. Because there is somebody coming, two people coming together, personal and professional. And there's an understanding, a universal understanding. Consciousness connection. Yeah. Okay, I'm back in your Rorschach here. I'm seeing a brooch. And this brooch, is it, so in that movie Hunger Games, is it like a jay or a blue jay or something like that? Some sort of brooch. Because I feel like what you've been through, you've received something from, possibly from spirit or from your guides,
Scorpio,
or of your own
going.
higher self. You've received this brooch because there is a bird in there, like celebratory that you've received this. And if this is in regards to also a position, I feel like you're going to get it. Power of attraction.
Covered.
Through the release. I feel like it's very important to say, like, if you're scurrying and releasing, removing yourself from something, a recalibration like a compass, honorably, moving through it to detox from it, and then activating your attraction. And you're going to get this position. And it as well might come in swiftly. But it's almost like, like when pigs fly. I didn't think it would happen. Like, I didn't think I'd get this position or this person would come into my life. It's like when pigs would fly. And it's like, no, this is happening. Because of your response to the previous cycle. Oh, I just got something in my eye. It's crazy. Because of your response, your responsibility and response. Yeah, you're being celebrated. Like, thrown at you, like, so proud, so proud. And you should be proud of yourself, is how it's feeling. And it's,
supporters.
Like is it in Game of Thrones when you get this fancy brooch thing? If you're the king, hand of the king of the hand, something along that lines. There's something about a prominent position. Absolutely, prominent position. And your perception of power is understood in the passive and the active, right? The discipline and the nurturing. 4 of Wands. Lots of wand energy here. But there's a commitment. There's a commitment. Somebody is coming. Whether this is a position or a person, somebody is coming. And this commitment is going to be celebrated. Lots of roses as well. Lots of roses. All right, Pisces. This feels amazing. And 4 of Pentacles. Oh, it's like when you get it, this job, this person. Sorry, I feel like I was like all up in the camera. King of Cups. Yeah, it fits. And that's like when pigs fly. There's a little pig in there. When pigs fly, you're like, I can't believe this happened. This is what it feels like when I apply my very conscious choices and consequences with discipline, with boundaries, all that kind of good stuff. Luggage, and any luggage you may carry, it's like you're unpacking it, piece by piece, so that it becomes lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. Okay, so I'm moving into this queen-like spirit energy. Yeah, it's like it's a female energy. I don't know if maybe somebody has lost a wife or a partner or a female friend that was very, very prominent. Yeah, there she is, woman holding a heart. Angel of love. My baby. Maybe somebody lost a baby. Baby girl. Angel of love. Angel of love still on the bottom. And it's like right attached to your Rorschach. Just like overjoyed.
Libra.
There's kisses over there happening as you are moving through. They're helping make these pig flies
Bite.
In a good way. If there's somebody who has lost a partner, they are with you, and it feels like they're helping it all come together for you to make new relationships with people,
Good
care and
morning.
connection. And even if I may, there might have been
Frank.
in that personal, professional, it could be moving through grief and moving on to consider a companion, to consider a new connection, man holding a heart. Whether it's your male energy, you are the male, or attracting a male, right? It's all there. It's like you can move on.
Listen.
Because it's not moving on in detachment of the past. It's in reflection of, right? Like not continuing that cycle. And somebody wants you to have it.
Coming to get me.
Yeah.
Code.
They're going to try and find you. Again, there's like little pigs, like whatever context this is in, personal, professional, it feels like it's all coming together. Because you've done something significant, Pisces. You've gotten these brooches or badges of honor. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, and the world.
Close.
Something about amethyst and Pandora's box. I don't know if Pandora's box is the right word, but like the gift of who you are. This woman or female energy and spirit wants to like remind you of that. I'm seeing strong muscles in spirit. They are a strong spirit guide, spirit partner, this, that, or the other. Okay, we're closing out for Pisces. If you have any more shout outs for them, and we'll grab another oracle card here. Thank you so much for your awesome attention and awareness. On the bottom is reconciliation, but how I'm seeing that is spirit. Spirit still working with you. Celebrating. Lighting your load with that luggage, right? Or releasing of cycles that don't serve you. Creating new caring connections, even if that's within your career. Bossing up. If you're doing something. If you're going to be working with somebody else, I feel like it's going to be really something that you're offering to the world. Maybe it is online. Maybe it's something you do in your town, but it'll somehow like, whoosh. Anyway, it's very promising. Sorry. And the weight of the world, instead of feeling the weight of the world, you're going to feed the world. You're going to look at the world with a new perspective. You're like, I'm no longer carrying the weight of the world, whether this is of grief or releasing a toxic relationship or, leaving a job, whatever the case may be. You're no longer carrying the weight of the world. And you can step back and look at the world as like your oyster.
Float.
And you're going to find, whether it's your soul family, your...
Impressed.
Yeah, it is impressive. Soul family, your soul tribe, your new job place, whatever the case may be, but your position amongst it is prominent. And you get these badge. I don't know what else to say, Pisces. It's impressive. I feel like if you are working through grief of somebody that is lost and you're considering moving on or considering moving towards new connections, it does feel celebratory. It feels it's celebrated from spirit. There's no need to hold on to the hurt of what was amongst the loss, but to remember all the good feelings that happened there and have more of that. And it's okay if it's someone new, because everyone is an aspect of everyone in that interconnected nature of all things. And that helps lighten the load. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. I feel like I could ramble on forever. Thank you for being my muse. I'm honored.
Heaven.
And until next time, you are heaven sent.